A school day. Scenes familiar in homes right across the country. But Abby's is different. She has 3 children, the eldest of whom is severely autistic. And yet, due to a visa condition, she's not entitled to any state support. That means no respite care, no child benefit, no access to many other sources of help, even though her daughter is a British citizen.
The kind of job I do is a domiciliary job. So at times I'll be at work and the school might call me that something is wrong. I have to just leave the work. And once I've left the work, I don't get paid for the rest of the day. I need to manage the younger ones as well. So it's really, really difficult.
Around 1.5 million people in the UK live with what's called no recourse to public funds. The government says they should pay their own way. But the Home Office has continued to deny support to those who, like Abby, find themselves living with disability, or those who fall suddenly ill, making it impossible to work. That is, until now. A court order seen exclusively by Sky News has ruled that the Home Office policy is unlawful, particularly in its failure to consider disability as grounds for potentially requiring people to access public funds. It means the policy will have to be changed, and potentially hundreds of people like Abby, those struggling with disability, will be able to access help.
Now I have access to so many help she needs. I can apply for them and they'll give it to her. And I think there's going to be a lot of changes now. I'm so excited about that.
But it's not the first time the very same policy, brought in as part of Theresa May's hostile environment, has been struck down by the courts, as the lawyer who brought the case knows all too well.
The no recourse to public funds policy has now been found unlawful 5 times in as many years, in lots of different respects. And that's because of a fundamental problem, which is that it strips people of the basic right to ensure that their subsistence needs are met, that their essential living needs are met, and that they and their children and their loved ones can live in adequate accommodation.
The Home Office told us in a statement that the provision of no recourse to public funds has been upheld by successive governments and maintains that those coming to the UK should do so on a basis that prevents burdens on the taxpayer. Strong and important safeguards have been put in place to ensure the vulnerable can receive support. Life without the welfare safety net is often precarious.
This is a flying lizard.
Now, at least, for some families, it should be an easier path to walk. Matthew Thompson, Sky News.